Welcome everybody into the Dragon's Lair here on the campus of Howard Community College. I am Matt Trudell and I'm going to be calling the second half of this doubleheader where your Howard Community College Dragons take on the Louisburg College Hurricanes. Louisburg comes into today 1-2 on the season, and the Dragons are 2-0. Both victories are at home. Louisburg comes into the game averaging 68.7 points per game. They're on a two-game losing streak. They lost to Hagerstown Community College on the 5th of November, 74-65, and they lost to Spartansburg Methodist on November 4th, 64-59. Their victory came on November 1st to Central Carolina Community College, 82-78. They give up They score 68.7 points per game. They give up 72. They are going to start today, starting number 0, Almondo Cyrus, number 5, Omar Brown, number 15, Jimmy Forte, number 22, Trayvon Gray, and number 23, Allende Taylor. The second, their leading scorer is Almondo Cyrus, 12.7 points per game. I'm sorry, Allende Taylor, the second, 14.7 points per game. Almondo Cyrus, 12.7 points per game, is their second leading scorer. The Dragons, tonight, Ethan Wilson will be out. He picked up an arm injury on Monday night. He came back into the game, but they're going to rest him tonight. Starting number 4, Jalen Bowie. Number 33, Andrew Mills. Number 22, Marquise Freeman. Starting in place of Ethan Wilson, number 3, Kaleem Jennings. And number 10, Benjamin Murphy. The leading scorer on this team is coming off the bench, Kobe Baptiste, 12 points per game. Jalen Bowie and Andrew Mills both average 10 points per game. And Marquise Freeman follows up with 9 points per game. This team is coming off of 2 victories. They started out the season on the 3rd of November facing Northern Virginia Community College. They won 71-46. And on the 7th of November, which was Monday, they won by 61 points here, 108-47. The head coach of the Louisburg Hurricanes from Louisburg, North Carolina, is Brian Bagwell. He's assisted by David Bagwell. The Dragons are coached by head coach Mike Smelkinson, assisted by Will Thomas, Terrell Willis, Alvarez Jr., and Robert Davis III. The Dragons average 89.5 points per game and average giving up 46.5. We are going to step away. They're going to do the starting lineups, and we will be back for the opening tip of this ball game. All right, we are back here in Columbia. Both teams taking the court. You're going to have Andrew Mills go up for the opening tip-off against number 23, Yende Taylor II. Again, he's the leading scorer of this team, so we're about to be underway. This could be a tough matchup for the Dragons here at home. Andrew Mills wins the opening tip-off, taps it to Kaleem Jennings, and then it is knocked out of bounds by the Hurricanes. Good defense. Excellent idea on the opening tip for the Dragons. Kaleem Jennings throws the ball almost away to Benjamin Murphy. A little bit of contact, but he gets it. He's going to drive, stop and pop a short jumper. 2-0. Dragons hit their first shot of the game. Now the Dragons running a press that they love so very much. And it has got Yende Taylor over to number 0 who travels. That is Armando Cyrus. A quick pace to start the game. The Dragons like to play with a lot of high energy on defense. They press a lot. Kaleem Jennings spins around the defender. Now Bowie, Freeman, Murphy. Now Bowie. Jennings good. Throw it down low to Mills. It hits the front of the rim, so it is a turnover. And now heading the other way, Marquise Freeman knocks it away, and it's stepped out of bounds is Omar Brown. He regains control of the ball, but his foot stepped out of bounds, so it will be Dragons ball. Both of these teams are very deep, have full benches. This Louisburg team coming from North Carolina, wanting to end their 2-game losing streak. Kaleem Jennings gets it to Marquise Freeman after being trapped. He throws it down low for Mills, and it is saved by Louisburg. Now Louisburg heading the other way. Omar Brown, he gets fouled by Marquise Freeman. He will go to the line for 2 free throws. Brown comes into this game. And he is 100% from the free throw line, but he's only had 1 free throw this whole season so far. Brown with the first free throw. Makes the first one. Chance to tie the game up right now. Misses that one. Freeman tries to rebound it, and it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Louisburg. Bowie had a chance at it, but I think he believed that the Hurricanes are the ones that knocked it out of bounds. They're going to set the shot clock to 20. Brown throws it in, gets it into Gray. Now Cyrus, now Gray steps in deep 2. He makes that one. 3-2 is the score here in Columbia. Louisburg has the lead by 1 point. Kaleem Jennings brings it up the court. He has to pick up his dribble. He needs help, and he gets it stolen away. Omar Brown now heading the other way. And it's blocked off the backboard by Marquise Freeman. And now a jump ball is called. Omeech Wilson's going to come into this game for the Dragons for Marquise Freeman. Omar Brown's looking to inbound the ball once everybody gets settled. Needs some help. Looking for it. Gets it in, and hand in his face, misses the 3, is number 15, Jimmy Forte, and the Dragons come down with the ball. Bowie, sloppy pass. It's stolen away by Louisburg, but it goes out of bounds. The Dragons are getting a little sloppy with the ball right now. They're going to change the shot clock to 25 seconds since there was no real change of possession there. And now Bowie gets it into Jennings. Jennings is going to bring it up the court. He's able to get around defenders, gets it inside to Omeech Wilson. He can't handle it, but Bowie comes up with it for the Dragons. He's trapped inside to Jennings. Jennings misses the shot. Battle for the rebound. He gets it back, and then it's blocked. And it is out of bounds. It will go to the Dragons. The shot clock will be 30 seconds. So Louisburg is definitely playing with more energy. Oh, they're going to reset it to 20 seconds. A lot of energy for this Louisburg team right now. Dragons really need to settle into this game. Jennings gets the inbound. Gets a pick from his teammate Murphy. He throws up a floater, hits it, and they take the lead 4-3. Now Omar Brown with the ball. Dragons playing a 1-2-2 press. Now Brown throws it all the way down to Cyrus. Cyrus back out to number 22, Gray. Brown for three, and he hits that one. Left with the open three. It was deep, but it was open enough for him to hit it. 6-4. Dragons down two. Omich Wilson now with the ball. He's going to bring it in, and he gets called for a charge. Puts the elbow down into the chest. Good defense by the Hurricanes. Trayvon Gray gets it into Omar Brown. It's tipped. Dragons good defense. It's poked away, and the Dragons come up with it. Bowie now over to Jennings. Jennings thinks about it, steps in deep two, misses it. Bowie tosses it up. Murphy comes down with it. He gets blocked from behind, but they're going to call a foul. And the foul is going to be on Almondo Cyrus. So 2 shots coming the way of, I believe it was Jalen Bowie who's, oh no, Ben Murphy. I'm sorry, Benjamin Murphy will go to the line for 2 free throws. This will be his first free throws of the season. Misses the first one, a little strong off the back iron. Murphy makes the second one, 6-5, 17-14 left in this first half. Now Gray gets it up to Taylor. Now Brown gets it across. Forte throws it over to Cyrus. Now back. A lot of movement with the ball for Louisburg. Omar Brown's going to shoot a three. Hand in his face. Just in and out. Rebounded by Mills. And the Dragons are heading the other way. Sloppy pass. Sloppy pass, and it is a turnover by the Dragons. All right, Omar Brown now back with the ball for this Hurricanes team. Over to Gray. Now Forte. Gray gets it back. He's going to try and take on defenders, picks up his dribble, gets it to Cyrus. Cyrus is trapped in the corner, but he gets it back to Brown. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Brown gets it over to Cyrus. Cyrus shoots a three. Misses it in and out. Battle for the rebound. Tap down to Omich Wilson. And now Kaleem Jennings is heading the other way. Coach Smelkinson wants his team to pick up the pace. Jennings going to drive baseline. Throws up, misses it. He wanted a foul. He trips on the way back. Now heading is Forte. Forte drives all the way down. Misses the layup. It's rebounded by Omich Wilson. There's going to be a change at the guard position for Coach Smelkinson. Bowie over to Jennings. Jennings backing down the defender, gets it over to Mills. Mills turns around jumper, makes that one. Dragons take the lead, 7-6, 15:51 left in this first half. Omar Brown dealing with the press, gets it over to Gray. Now Taylor. Taylor's going to try and take it all the way. Nope, he gets it to Forte. Forte, those are across, almost stolen. Now Omar Brown. Baseline pass to Cyrus. It gets knocked away by the Dragons. Now Taylor, the second, has it. He misses that. Mills knocks it down, and Jennings. A lot of anxiety producing basketball down here, but the Dragons are playing pretty good defense right now. Now Murphy. Murphy going to drive baseline. Gets the defender in the air, and then he is fouled. The foul is going to be on, I think, number 15. Nope, it's on number 0. That is Cyrus. It's his second foul. Murphy to the line. It looks like Baptiste is going to come in for Murphy. Murphy makes the first one. Oh, nope, he's coming in for Kaleem Jennings. So Kobe Baptiste, the leading scorer of this team, averaging 12 points per game. He's been a second half wizard so far this season. Comes in, gonna see his first minutes of the game. Murphy makes both free throws, stretches the lead to a 3-point lead. Gray, back to Brown. Back to Gray. They need to get it across the line soon. They just got it across the line. Taylor, and it's stolen away by Murphy. He gets it into Omich Wilson, and Wilson just throws it too far for Kobe Baptiste. A good opportunity wasted. 5 minutes gone in this first half. Dragons are up 3 points, 9-6. Which has been a high energy, a lot of action game. Omar Brown's going to get the inbound from Trayvon Gray. It gets across the line. Taylor back to Brown. Brown tries to throw it inside. It gets tapped away, but Nyinde Taylor ends up with it. He misses the shot off the backboard. Omich Wilson comes down with the ball. Baptiste gets it over to Bowie, and they're going to calm it down a little bit, take some time. Gets it across the line with 2 seconds to spare. Kobe Baptiste being smothered. He's going to drive. He's going to take it all the way. Makes it and has a chance at a three-point play. Kobe Baptiste is energy off the bench instantly. Fouls on number 4, Jamel Marbury. And coming into the game now is Jordan Kearney for number 15, Jimmy Forte. Andrew Mills comes out of the game for Marquise Freeman. Baptiste has a chance for a three-point play. He is 80% from the line. And he continues. He is now 1 of 1 from the game, from the line, and he is 5 of 6 from the field. Omar Brown bounces it over to Nyinde Taylor. He's trapped. It's close to a travel. They do not call it, and Kobe Baptiste ends up with the steal. He's going to split the defenders. He's going to slow it down, and he's going to back it out. Now Marquise Freeman, no look pass to below to Omich Wilson. He gets fouled by number 4. Jamal Marbury. That looked like a all-ball block. But Omich Wilson's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. He is 50%, 1 of 2 from the field so far this season. Makes the first one. Shane Taylor's going to come into this game. For Ben Murphy, Shane Taylor is the 5th leading scorer on this team, 8.5 points per game. Had an excellent game on Monday night coming off the bench. Missed the second free throw, so now heading the other way. Omar Brown gets it in the corner for 3. Missed shot by number 2, Jordan Kearney, and the Dragons are heading the other way. Dragons up 13-6. It's a 7-point lead. Shane Taylor, who just got in, just touched the ball, gets it to Marquise Freeman. Now Baptiste. Baptiste over to Bowie. 14 seconds left on shot clock. Now Omich into Bowie. Excellent pass by Omich Wilson. Excellent take by Jalen Bowie. 15-6. Now the press. Gets it in. Nyinde Taylor now with the ball. Over to the corner for 3 is made by number 4, Jamel Marbury. Now Kobe Baptiste with the ball on the other end. Spins back out, gets it to Bowie. Bowie, now Omich. Omich pump fakes, drives. Layup off the backboard is in. What a take by Omich Wilson. Smart basketball be played. The Dragons and Louisburg looking like they're settling into this game. Dragons definitely are. Nyinde Taylor now with the ball. He's going to take on everybody. Misses it short. Kobe Baptiste comes down with the ball. They're going to call a jump ball. It will be Dragons ball. Jaden Munson and number 24, Malachi Mayfield's going to come in for this Canes team. Both teams, like I talked about in the beginning of the game, very deep. So Dragons are sitting here with a 8-point lead. Jalen Bowie with the ball. Chance to make it a double digit. Shane Taylor to Omich Wilson. Now Baptiste. Freeman, he's going to shoot a 3. Hits it. Nice shot by Marquise Freeman. 11-point lead by Dragons, 20-19. 12-18 left in the first half. Dragons still putting that full court press on, and it has been a problem for this Hurricanes team. Now for 3 after breaking the press, missed by number 4, Jamel Marbury. And Kobe Baptiste gets it back to Jalen Bowie. Jalen Bowie going to cross up his defender. Marquise Freeman now tries to throw it down low to Baptiste. Baptiste, nice turnaround bag. And a timeout is called by the coach of the Hurricanes. It's a 30-second timeout. 11:49 left in the first half. 22-9. Dragons are up. All right, Matt Trudell back with you here in Columbia. The Hurricanes get the ball in. Jaden Munson dealing with the press along with Trayvon Gray, who just came back into the game. There's 4 seconds. They got to get across. Bowie allows him across. Munson gets it to Marbury. Marbury drives, misses the floater. Shane Taylor comes down with the rebound, and he gets it to Jalen Bowie. And we're heading the other way. Dragons playing good defense here, settled into this game. Now Baptiste to Taylor. Taylor going to drive, loses the ball, but it kicks it back to Baptiste. Baptiste drives, he misses it, but they are going to call a foul. A late foul call, but it definitely was necessary. Foul is going to be on number 24. That is Malachi Mayfield, and Baptiste will go to the line for 2 free throws. Baptiste has a chance. He has 5 points off the bench. He has a chance to stretch it to 7 if he makes both free throws. Makes the front end. Trey Keys is going to come into this game for Jalen Bowie. Jalen Bowie is going to get a much-earned rest with his energy to start this game. All right, Baptiste, second one is up. Makes it, gets a friendly home roll. 11-10 left in this first half. Dragons up 24-9. Trayvon Gray gets it to Munson. Munson needs to get it over. They got 2 seconds, and they throw it away to Marquise Freeman. Freeman heading the other way. Gets it into Baptiste. Baptiste takes on. It looks like there was some contact, but it is a block taken away. Now heading the other way. Jordan Kearney kicks it out to Marbury, and he steps out of bounds. He made the 3, but it will not count. Jamil Marbury. Trey Keys gets the inbound from Baptiste. Munson's going to press him, but he's the only one from the Canes that are going to press. Keys bounces over to Meach Wilson. Baptiste, a turnover inside. So now heading the other way is Kearney. Kearney misses the layup. It's rebounded by number 24, Malachi Mayfield. Now Munson over to Gray. They're going to slow it down. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Coach Bagwell calls out a play. Now Marbury, he's going to drive baseline. He loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Dragons ball. Now there's 3 subs coming in for Tim Robinson, number 42, Jacob Thornton, and then Ayinde Taylor is going to come back into this game. Dragons are going to welcome in Mason Williams for Shane Taylor. Trey Keys gets the inbound. He gets it across the line. And a turnover by the Dragons. Coach Smelkinson wanted a foul. Now driving baseline, kicks it out to Kearney. Kearney over to Munson. Munson kicks it back to Kearney. Kearney will shoot a 3. And that is a jump ball situation. It's going to stay with the Hurricanes. It's Hurricanes ball. Just past halfway through the first half. Dragons up 24-9. Kearney hits this 3, makes it a 24-12, 12-point lead by Dragons. Trey Keys gets it across the line. Jalen Bowie's going to come back into this game. Baptiste gets it over to Trey Keys. Trey Keys gets it inside to Omich Wilson. Omich Wilson turns it over. Now Munson heading the other way. He's going to almost lose control over it, and he misses the tough shot, but he will have a chance at 2 free throws. That's on Trey Keys. It's a block. And going to the line is Munson. Munson is a 54.5% free throw shooter. Misses the first one. Andrew Mills and Jalen Bowie is going to come in for Omich Wilson and Trey Keys. Omich Wilson brought a spark off the bench and really helped the Dragons turn things around to stretch out this lead. Munson misses both of them. It's rebounded, but nice job by Mason Williams to steal it away. He's looking for some help, and he's able to get it back to Jalen Bowie. Bowie gets it to Marquise Freeman. Freeman throws it down low to Baptiste. Baptiste misses it, but man, what a good idea. And they missed the shot. 9 minutes left in the first half. Now with the ball, Tim Robinson. Robinson's going to shoot a 3. Misses it. Rebounded by Jalen Bowie. And Coach Smelkinson wants the Dragons to slow the ball down. Williams gets it inside to Bowie. Bowie gets it blocked off the backboard. Now there's going to be a jump ball, and oh no, they're going to call a foul. Kobe Baptiste picks up a foul. That's his first foul. Omar Brown comes back into the game for Munson. Robinson's going to inbound it to Brown. He gets it back. Now Brown. Murphy's going to come back into this game for Dragons. Thornton gets trapped in the corner. Brown ends up with it. 3-point shot. Misses it. Battle for the rebound. Marquise Freeman comes down with it. And he drops it off to Jalen Bowie. Coach Smelkinson calls out a play. Bowie loses control of the ball, and it is out of bounds. Dragons are a little turnover happy right now. Benjamin Murphy's going to come in for Kobe Baptiste. Kobe Baptiste, 7 points off the bench, leads all scorers in this game. Robinson gets it into Brown. Murphy. Brown inside to Ayinde Taylor. Taylor drives, misses the shot. Come down on the offensive glass is Robinson. Robinson makes a 2-point basket and will have a chance at a 3-point play. Omich Wilson's going to come in. Foul is on number 22, Marquise Freeman. I think that's his second. It is. Omich Wilson will come in for him. Robinson going to have a chance to make it a 3-point play. Misses it, rebounded by Omich Wilson. Jalen Bowie gets it up to Andrew Mills, who now gets it to Ben Murphy. Mason Williams. Good pass. Bowie drives baseline, misses the layup, but they're going to call a foul. Going to be on number 23. That is Ayinde Taylor. That is his first foul. Bowie should be going to the line for 2. He is. Jalen Bowie, 2 points so far. No free throw so far, but he makes the first one. He comes into today with the 75% 3 for 4. Now he's 4 for 5. Second one. Misses that one. A little too strong. Tim Robinson comes down with it for the Canes. Omar Brown now has it. Trap is in effect. Robinson gets it back over to Brown. Brown has to throw it up, and it's stolen away by Omich Wilson, looking like a cornerback. Picks it off. And now Bowie with the ball. Gets it across to Wilson. Now Williams. Allende Taylor commits the foul. A 1-and-1 is coming Andrew Mills' way. He is 0 for 3 from the free throw line so far this season. Malachi Mayfield and Trayvon Gray will come back into this game. So will Jimmy Forte. Mills, 0 for 3 on the season. Makes that one, though. 26-14, 12-point game. Mills made both. 27-14, Dragons playing the press again. Omar Brown getting trapped. He needs help. He needs help. He's stifled, and he splits the defense, and they're going to call a foul on Jalen Bowie. It's Jalen Bowie's first foul of the game. Team foul is 6. Omar Brown now with the ball. Thornton back to Brown. Forte. Bowie in the face of Brown. Mason Williams smacks away. They somehow come down with it, though. The Canes have it. Forte driving, kicks it out to Brown for an open three. And he makes that one. Big three by Omar Brown. Cuts it to a 10-point lead. Mason Williams gets the inbound pass. Gets it back to Jalen Bowie. Murphy now with the ball. Now Andrew Mills gets it to Bowie. Bowie for 3. Little short. Omich Wilson tries to tap it up and in. Misses it. And now Omar Brown heading the other way. And Ben Murphy's going to pick up a foul. It is a 1-and-1 situation, so Omar Brown will go to the line. 100% from the line so far this season. Dragons have been up by double digits for a while. This will cut it to single. It does. 9. Kaleem Jennings is about to come back into this game. Looks like he's getting coached up by Coach Thomas on the bench. 6:04 left in the first half. Both free throws are good by Brown. It is an 8-point ball game. 27-19. Dragons are up. Bowie gets it up to Williams. If I had to guess, Williams will be the one coming out for Kaleem Jennings. Murphy back out to Bowie. Bowie's going to drive in and makes a tough shot off the glass. And much needed basket by the Dragons here to stretch it back out to a 10-point lead. Omar Brown now over to Trayvon Gray. Back to Omar Brown. They're running out of time. And it is a 10-second call. Excellent defense by the Dragons. And the press worked on that one. Kaleem Jennings is going to come in for Mason Williams. Let's reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Kaleem Jennings gets the inbound from Jalen Bowie. Now Bowie over to Murphy. Murphy's going to drive baseline, kicks it out to Jennings, pass to Mills, extra pass to Bowie. Now back to Mills. Mills is going to shoot a 3. Little too strong. It's rebounded by Brown, and Brown slows it down. Dragons back on defense rather quickly. Brown throws it over. Forte gets it stolen away by Wilson. Omich Wilson has been having a great game on the defensive end. Another steal. He's been reading those passes. 3.6 rebounds as well. Now Murphy over to Bowie. Jennings down low to Wilson. Wilson throws it over to Murphy. Dangerous. Mills. And that's a travel. He made a nice shot, but he just traveled, spun around. A timeout is called by Coach Bagwell and the Canes. It is a full timeout. We're going to step away. 29-19. Dragons are up. 4:48 left in the first half. All right, we're back. Matt Trudell with you here in the Dragons' lair. It's 4:48 left in the first half. Both teams are in the bonus. 29-19 is the lead by the Dragons, and we're back underway. Omar Brown. Dragons are not pressing. They might press. Nope. Once they get across half court, they do that sometimes as well. Now Malachi Mayfield gets it over to Vic. Vic now getting his first play of the game, turns it over to Kaleem Jennings. And Jennings gets it across the line. He loses control of it, but gets it back. Benjamin Murphy now with the ball. O'Meach Wilson. Jennings, extra pass to Bowie. Now Jennings pump fakes. He's going to drive, mid-range jumper. Misses it, and it's tapped up and in by Andrew Mills. Great job around the basket by Andrew Mills to get that up and in. And now the Dragons are right back into that press. Gray gets it up. Now down low. Forte, turnaround, nice floater in the lane. Tough shot over the defender. 31-21 is the score. Benjamin Murphy now with the ball, gets over Kaleem Jennings. Now Bowie. O'Meach Wilson over to Bowie. Mills. All the way over to Jennings. Oh, he can't handle it, but then he ends up throwing up a floater in the lane, misses it. It's rebounded by number 3, Davon Vick, who gets it to Omar Brown. He's going to shoot a mid-range jumper and makes it. Omar Brown having a really good first half. Really good first half for Omar Brown. He leads all scorers. And now a travel called against O'Meach Wilson. 11 points for Omar Brown in this first half. Eight-point lead by the Dragons. 3:11 left in this first half. Number 1 just came into the game. Baron Williams for the Canes. He handles it and gets it to Malachi Mayfield. Now Williams with the ball again. Gray for 3. Misses it. Rebounded by Benjamin Murphy. And he's going to push it up himself. Murphy takes everybody on. Misses it. And coming down with the ball is Baron Williams. Williams brings up the court. Gets it over to Mayfield. Now Vic. Vic loses it, slips, and Kaleem Jennings gets a steal. He's heading all the way, and he gets the easy basket on the other end. Good speed by Kaleem Jennings. Great heads-up play. Now Vic on the other end, looking for some help. Gets it over to Gray. Gray driving in on Wilson. He's going to pick up his dribble, gets it down low to Mayfield. Mayfield misses it. It's rebounded by Jennings. Dragons playing sound defense right now. Mills, good bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy kicks it out to Bowie for 3. Misses that one. Kaleem Jennings battles for it. It goes out of bounds off of the cane, so it will be Dragons ball. It resets to 20 seconds. They're up by 10 points right now. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Mills gets the inbound. He's going to shoot the 2-point shot and makes it. Nice mid-range jumper by Andrew Mills. 12-point lead by Dragons. Jennings on Williams. And Williams gets it across the line. Trayvon Gray gets it over to Vic. Vic's going to drive baseline, picks it up, and gets knocked out of bounds off the Dragons. It's going to stay with the Canes. Coming in for Malachi Mayfield is Jaleel Petty. All right, inbounding the ball, Baron Williams gets it into Petty. Petty shoots a three, misses it. Murphy gets the rebound. And now Mills on the other end, foot on the line, it looks like. He misses the deep two. And Coach Smelkinson not too happy with that decision. Now Petty hands it off to Vic. Vic travels. 1:13 left in the first half. Dragons still up 12, 35-23. Stay tuned. We will have a halftime discussion with Coach Willis. Jalen Bowie gets the inbound pass from Kaleem Jennings. Now Jennings gets it back, and a tough pass. Mills can't handle it, and a steal by Jaleel Petty. Under a minute left in this first half. Forte with the ball, looking for a pick. He loses control of the ball. He gets around the defender. Meets Wilson now on him. It's tapped away by Benjamin Murphy. And now the Dragons. .38 seconds left. Dragons can, if they play quickly, get two shots out of this. Meets Wilson, and he gets a two-handed slam. Excellent pass by Andrew Mills. Shot clock is off, so the Canes can have the last shot. Baron Williams now with the ball. Dragons up 14. Williams drops it off to Vic. Now Forte. Now in Gray's hands. Now Forte for three. Misses everything. It's rebounded out of bounds. So there's going to be 2.1 seconds left on the clock. Coach Smelkinson's going to call a 30-second timeout. We're going to step away. 37-23 is the score. We'll be back to finish out this first half. All right, we are back. Dragons, Coach Smelkinson trying to draw up a play. There's 2.1 seconds left. Hurricanes are going to come out with a full court press. Bowie gets it into Mills. Mills bounces it to Jennings. Jennings does not get a shot off in time, but a well-designed play by Coach Smelkinson. We will be back shortly with an interview with Coach Willis. All right, we're back with Coach Willis. Coach Willis, what's your thoughts on the first half?
I thought we played sloppy. We opened it sloppy in the second half. Opened the first half very sloppy. 13 turnovers. We definitely went over our goal. We looked to go under 5 in each half, and to have 13, man, and 13 turnovers, a lot of missed layups. I felt like we just a very sloppy and inconsistent first half. So I think that's why the score is what it is.
This Hurricanes team came out with a lot of intensity in the beginning. Things kind of changed for you on the offensive side of things with Meets Wilson coming in, making some big defensive plays. How big was that to have the bench performed that well in the first half?
It was good. It was really good to have them come in. We told them that they were going to come out with this energy, and I don't think some of them didn't believe. Some of them saw it and they got shell shocked. But Meach came in, gave us a very good lift. So I think if everybody can have that type of energy that Meach has, I think this will be a different game.
All right, well, good luck in the second half.
My man, thank you so much.
We'll be back.
All right.
Matt Trudell back with you here in Columbia. Let's go over some first half stats. The visiting Hurricanes scored 23 points off of 8 of 29 shooting, 27.6% from the field. They were 4 of 15 from three-point range. It's 26.7%. Only 3 of 7, 42.9% from the free throw stripe. 15 turnovers. They got 8 points off of HCC's 13 turnovers. They have 17 total rebounds, including 6 offensive rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks, 7 steals, 7 fouls. Omar Brown leads all scorers, 11 points, 1 rebound. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 from the field. Jordan Kearney and Jamel Marbury, 3 points apiece. For the Dragons, 37 points off of 13 of 28 shooting. That's 46.4%. 1 of 4, 25% from three-point range. 10 of 13, 76.9% from the free throw line. 13 turnovers, 10 points off turnovers, 24 total rebounds, including 18 defensive rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block, 10 steals, 7 fouls. Leading scorer Andrew Mills, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Kobe Baptiste, 7 points off the bench, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. We are going to step away. We're under a minute left until the start of the second half. I'll be back at the start of the second half.
Someone who's not 5'4".
We are back here in Columbia. Matt Trudeau with you. Jalen Bowie inbounds the ball to Kaleem Jennings to start the second half. The Canes are coming out high intensity, but they leave Bowie open. He's good. Drive baseline, throws up a floater, misses it. Marquise Freeman makes the putback on the offensive rebound and has a chance to make it a three-point play. All right. Marquise Freeman misses the Omar Brown now with the ball getting trapped by the Dragons. Brown gets it just across the line. Brown takes it all the way up and in. Good layup by Omar Brown. Omar Brown comes in his game only averaging 3.5 points per game, so he is having a come-out special tonight. Bowie's going to take it all the way. That's a block on the other end by number 22, Trayvon Gray. And now Brown on the other end. He hesitates. He's going to drive, kicks it out to Forte. Forte step back three, hand in his face, and he hits it. What a shot by Jimmy Forte. And just like that, it is a 9-point game. I'm sorry, 11-point game. Kaleem Jennings takes it. He gets fouled. The foul is going to be on number 5, Omar Brown. Brown picks up his first foul of the game for him. Kaleem Jennings now going to look to inbound the ball. He throws it in to Benjamin Murphy. Murphy can move to his left side, cut back to his right, takes it up the center, and gets it down low to Andrew Mills. Andrew Mills gets the 2-point basket. And now the Dragons pressing again. Omar Brown gets it across the line to number 0, Cyrus. Cyrus gets trapped. Benjamin Murphy steals it. He's going to go on the other end. Misses the layup. Kaleem Jennings gets blocked off the offensive rebound, and then Benjamin Murphy throws a sloppy pass into Bowie, which is stolen away by Forte. Cyrus can't handle the pass, which is a dangerous pass by Forte, and now it's out of bounds, Dragons ball. A bit of sloppy ball by both teams. Now Kaleem Jennings gets the inbound from Murphy. Jennings gets it to Jalen Bowie. Now Jennings Spin, turnaround jumper, hits the two-point shot. Good play by Kaleem Jennings. 41-28, Dragons are up. Brown gets it up to Ayunde Taylor. Taylor's going to take it the whole way, gets away with a little bit of a push-off. He loses the ball, but they call a foul. The foul is going to be on Jalen Bowie. That's his second foul. Chance for 2 points, 12.7 points per game. Almondo Series averages an 87.5% from the line. Misses that one, very short. Very short. Makes the second one. Bowie now with the ball. Kaleem Jennings gets it inside to Freeman. Freeman misses the shot short. Battle for the rebound. Tapped down by Bowie. It ends up in Benjamin Murphy's hands, and Andrew Mills misses the layup, but he will go to a line for two. First shot made by Mills. Makes the second one. Out of bounds, so it will be Dragons ball. Kaleem Jennings now, Benjamin Murphy, Andrew Mills. Mills misses the jumper. And now Omar Brown. Driving baseline, he gets blocked from behind by Kaleem Jennings. Good defensive play by Kaleem Jennings. Now Omar Brown gets it out. Shane Taylor, who just came into the game, Jimmy Forte will shoot a three, misses it, rebounded by Marquise Freeman, and he drops it back to Kaleem Jennings. All right, Marquise Freeman with the ball, over to Jennings, back to Taylor. Taylor shoots a three, misses it too strong, battle for the ball, and his rebound. They're going to call a foul on Andrew Mills. Munson and Kearney come back into this game. Right now with the ball, Munson brings it up. Munson out to Trayvon Gray. Rebounded by number 24. That is Malachi Mayfield. He gets fouled. Benjamin Murphy picks up the foul, and 2 free throws are coming the way of Malachi Mayfield. He averages 1 point per game, and he has not shot a free throw yet this season. Misses the first one. Mayfield on the second free throw. Misses that one, rebounded by Freeman. Mills now gets the ball, dribbles past his defender, throws up a difficult shot, does not get it to roll. It's rebounded by Kearney. And now the other way, Cyrus gets it back to Kearney. Kearney drives, takes on 2 defenders. Tough shot off the glass and makes it. 45-31 is the score here in Columbia. 16:07 left in this first half. Shane Taylor now with the ball. Hands it off to Ben Murphy, who gets it back to Taylor. It was a little Taylor stopped moving towards the basket. Benjamin Murphy had the right idea, but it was just out of reach. Another turnover by the Dragons. Munson over to Gray. Back to Munson. They have 2 seconds. That's a 10-second violation. That'd be Dragons ball. Coach Bagwell not liking. .39 left in the second half. Dragons up by 14 points. They have a chance to stretch it here. Shane Taylor looking to inbound the ball. Gets it into Kaleem Jennings. He's guarded by Munson. Jennings gets fouled by number 22, Trayvon Gray. Good catch by the ref. Now Benjamin Murphy's going to inbound the ball. A sub, Jimmy Forte, is going to come into this game for Almondo Cyrus. Kaleem Jennings dribbles behind his back, goes to the center, might have got away with the extra step, makes the shot off the backboard, and will have a chance at a three-point play. Foul is on number 10, that is Munson. That is his first foul. Kaleem Jennings comes into today's game averaging 6.5 points per game, and he has yet to shoot a free throw. Misses that one. Now Gray gets it across the line to Forte. Forte gets trapped. He could not hold on to the ball there. He's in trouble. It's stolen away by Marquise Freeman, but he loses it now, and that's got to be they call a blocking call on Benjamin Murphy. I don't know if that was a good call. It looked like he had good defensive position, but it is on him. He's going to come out. Kobe Baptiste comes in. Murphy picks up his third foul. Forte now with the ball. Looking inbound, Munson. They're going to reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. 28. Sorry, 28 seconds on the shot clock. And Forte's going to inbound the ball to Munson. Munson gets it to Mayfield, who gets it back to Munson. Munson now over to Forte. Forte gets it stolen away by Kaleem Jennings, and he commits the foul. Good defense by Kaleem Jennings. Forte picks up his first foul. Omar Brown will come into the game for Munson. Mills will come out of the game for Omeech Wilson. Jennings gets it up to Taylor. Hands it off to Jennings. Jennings step back two, misses it. And Freeman smacks it out of bounds. But right idea to try and get it out to the perimeter, but it goes out of bounds. .45, just past 5 minutes gone in this second half. Dragons are up 16 points. Brown gets it into Mayfield. Mayfield turnaround jumper, a little too strong. Marquise Freeman comes down with the rebound, hands it off to Kaleem Jennings. Jennings bounces over to Baptiste. Baptiste is going to go baseline, step back. He's going to bring it back. He's looking for some help. Bounces it to Freeman. Freeman hits Jennings along the baseline. Baseline gets it into Wilson. Jennings, excellent vision, gets it to Omeech Wilson, who gets the easy 2 points. Now on the other end, Forte throws it over to Gray. Gray, and they're going to call a block on Kobe Baptiste. Tim Robinson going to come back into this game for the Hurricanes. along with Kearney. Omar Brown gets the inbound, drops it off to Allende. Taylor, he gets fouled. That's going to be on number 12. That's Omich Wilson. That's his second foul. Allende Taylor goes to the line 57% from the free throw line so far this season. Makes that one, gets the friendly roll. 49-32. And both free throws are good. 49-33. Jalen Bowie's going to come back into this game. Kaleem Jennings brings it up the court, gets it to Kobe Baptiste. Omich Wilson drives, contact, misses the shot. He steals the ball back though, bounces it over, and Kobe Baptiste cannot handle the pass. Jalen Bowie's going to come in for Kaleem Jennings. Kaleem Jennings got some good minutes there. Omar Brown gets the inbound. Now Forte for three. Misses it, rebounded by Kobe Baptiste. Kobe Baptiste gets it over to Bowie. Bowie has to settle it down. Now Shane Taylor. Taylor gets fouled hard by Brown. That was a hard foul. Taylor's on the ground. 2 shots coming Shane Taylor's way. Not happy with the contact. Possibly a frustration foul. Shane Taylor, the lefty. Misses the first one, a little too strong. Armando Sears comes back into this game for number 2, Jordan Kearney. 13-17 left in this second half, 49-33. Shane Taylor makes it 50-33, 17-point lead. And Robinson can't get it in, finally gets it into Allende Taylor. He gets it across the line. Freeman, good defense, and he misses the layup on the other end. And now Bowie, after Omich Wilson gets the rebound. Getting a call from Coach Smelkinson. Bowie, over to Taylor. Taylor has to pick up his dribble, needs help, gets it to Wilson. 12 seconds left. Kobe Baptiste, now Taylor. Bowie, good drive baseline. And there's a foul on Jimmy Forte. He does not like the call. I think that was a good call. Bowie's going to go in line for 2 free throws on the shot. So Jimmy Forte, that's his second foul. He's going to come out for the time being. Trayvon Gray is going to come back into this game as well for Robinson. Makes the first front end of the 1-and-1. Bowie now with the second shot, makes both of them. 52-33, 19-point lead by the Dragons. They're starting to stretch this game out. Omar Brown gets trapped, gets it up to Allende Taylor. Now Cirrus, and bounces it to nobody. It will be Dragons ball. Andrew Mills comes back into the game for the Dragons. Marquise Freeman gets a good rest. Much deserved. Bowie now gets it across the line. Baptiste can't handle it. He saves it. So a turnover for the Dragons. Omar Brown gets it over to Gray. Gray gets it up to Cyrus. Cyrus gets it to Yende Taylor, who can't handle it. Battle for the ball. And it ends up in Andrew Mills' hands. Good job. Gets it up to Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste gets fouled. Oh, no, they're going to call travel. They call travel. Another turnover by the Dragons, so it will go back to the Hurricanes. 12:09 left in the second half. Dragons have built themselves a comfortable lead here in the second half, but they cannot fall asleep on this team. Brown gets it over to Taylor. Taylor, turnaround jumper, does not get the love. Battle for the rebound. Kobe Baptiste comes down with it, and he is fouled. Coming into the game will be Baron Williams. And Kobe Baptiste will one and one. Baptiste makes the first one. Dragon shot really well from the free throw line in the first half, over 70%. They are still over 70%, 16 of 22, 72.7%. Baptiste has a chance to make this a 2-point possession. And he makes that one as well, 17 of 23. 11:48 left in the second half, a 21-point lead. Baron Williams has to get over to Gray. Gray gets trapped. Now back over to Williams, back over to Gray. And they get it across the line. Now throws a baseline to number 4, Marbury. He throws up a shot, a difficult shot in the lane, and he makes it. Omich Wilson now gets it into Kobe Baptiste. Now Bowie. Bowie gets over to Baptiste. Difficult pass, but he's able to get it. Now Wilson over to Taylor. Taylor's going to drive to his left. Picks up his dribble, gets it out to Mills. Mills will fire off a 3, and he hits it with the hand in his face. Good shot by Andrew Mills. Now the Dragons' Baron Williams is trapped. He needs help. He splits the defenders. Good job by him, but it's poked away by Taylor. And Taylor steps on the line as he saves it. He does not like the call. And subs are coming in. Mason Williams is going to come in for Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor, good defensive play. A timeout is called by Coach Bagwell. We're going to step away. 10:55 left in the second half. 57-35. We will be back. All right, we are back. Both teams back out on the court. Dragons up 22 points. It will be Jamel Marbury. Baron Williams gets the inbound from Thornton. He's looking at the wrong side. Williams gets a call from his coach. And he loses it. That is a backcourt violation. Backcourt violation, so it will be Dragons ball off the turnover. Dragons have 5 turnovers in this second half. but they have forced 24 in the game, and they had 13 in the first half. Now Williams gets the inbound from Baptiste. He's going to pop a jumper, left-handed shot, good. 59-35, Dragons are starting to pull away. Kaleem Jennings fouls Baron Williams. A little bit too aggressive. And that'll be a 1-and-1. And Dragons in the last 10 minutes and 30 seconds, they need to avoid putting this team on the line. They did not shoot well in the first half from the line, but still, you don't want to give free points away. And they're now in the penalty. Williams makes the front end. He's a 50% free throw shooter coming into today. Makes the second one, so 2-2, 22-point game. Kaleem Jennings gets the inbound, now Kobe Baptiste. Jimmy Forte is going to come back into the game along with Omar Brown for the Canes. Kobe Baptiste gets it to Kaleem Jennings. Now Meach Wilson. Nice pass to Kaleem Jennings. Gets it knocked away. Now Mason Williams dishes it off to Mills. Mills a little bit of contact, misses it. Kobe Baptiste comes back with the rebound, and he brings it back out. And they're going to slow it down. Coach Smelkinson wants his team to spread out, get the spacing right. Meach Wilson gets it to Kaleem Jennings. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Kaleem Jennings shoots a three, misses it. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of the Dragons, so it will go to the Canes. Forte and Brown come into the game for Marbury and Williams. Just past halfway gone in this second half. Dragons up 22 points. The Hurricanes are looking to try and start digging a dent into that lead. Thornton now with the ball. Over to Gray. Now Thornton, he'll shoot a three. Misses it short. Kaleem Jennings comes down with the rebound. Now Mason Williams hands it off to Kaleem Jennings. Williams gets a pick. Now Mills throws it down low to Kobe Baptiste. A little too strong, but he gets it, and then it's a turnover to Gray. Gray now heading the other way, 2-on-1. Gray's going to take it the whole way. Misses it. Good defense by Meach Wilson. Benjamin Murphy's going to come back in this game. Mills gets it to Jennings. Extra pass to Williams. It gets blocked away. Then it's smacked away. Now Kaleem Jennings gets swarmed, and he took a shot to the face. And now heading the other way is Omar Brown. Gray now with the ball. Thornton thought about it. Now Mayfield, Forte. Forte drives baseline, picks it up, throws it out to Gray. Gray will shoot the three. Misses it. And it's rebounded by Mason Williams. And now we're heading the other way with Kaleem Jennings. A little bit of a sloppy pass, but no harm, no foul there. Jennings gets around Brown, loses it a little bit, gets it inside to Mills. Mills extra pass on Meach Wilson. Wilson is fouled by Trayvon Gray. And that'll be his second foul. And Meach Wilson will go to the line. That's two shots, I believe, as well, because it was on the shot. Wilson, 50% from the line coming into today. Makes the first one. Kobe Baptiste comes out for Benjamin Murphy. Kaleem Jennings comes out for Trey Keys. First one was made. It's 60-37. Here comes the second one. And it's a lane violation, so Meach Wilson will get a second one. He airballed the free throw, but he will have a chance to redeem himself. Gets the roll on that one. Both free throws are good. 61-37, 24-point lead by the Dragons. Munson throws it all the way up to Forte. Forte, nice up and under layup. Hard take, and he's going to have a chance at a three-point play. Forte, chance to make it a 3-point play here. Makes that. All 3 points are good. Forte, second leading scorer on his team tonight. Williams gets it back to Trey Keys. 7:57 left. 21-point lead by the Dragons. Omich Wilson now. Wilson getting swarmed by Gray. He's able to save it, though. Kicks it out. It gets tipped, but Benjamin Murphy comes down with it. And Benjamin Murphy makes the 2-point basket. Coach Bagwell upset with the lack of a call by one of the refs. Munson now going to his right, drives, kicks it out to Mayfield. Mayfield 3, misses it short. Thornton comes down with the ball, but he gets fouled. A 1-and-1 coming. Thornton will go to line. Travis Horn's going to come into the game for Trayvon Gray. It is a 1-and-1 situation. Thornton has yet to shoot a free throw this season. Misses the front end. Andrew Mills comes down with it. And Trey Keys now with the ball. Dragons have a chance to have their biggest lead of the game. Keys goes, it gets knocked out of bounds of remain Dragons ball. They have a 23-point lead. Largest lead has been 24. Can make it 25 or 26. Into Benjamin Murphy. He can't handle it, but then he goes up for a two-handed dunk. So 25-point lead by the Dragons. Mayfield now with the ball. Over to Forte. Now Munson. Munson gets fouled by Trey Keys. It's going to be 2 shots coming his way. All right, the first free throw from Munson is good. And now the second free throw, up and good. 6:45 left. It is a 23-point lead by the Dragons. Mason Williams now has it, gets it over to Benjamin Murphy. Murphy hands it off to Trey Keys. Now Mason Williams. Williams pops a 2-point shot, misses everything. And it is rebounded by number 11. That is Travis Horn. And now Munson on the other end throws up a tough shot, rebounded by Omich Wilson. And he hands it off to Trey Keys. They need to get up the court fast. Trey Keys gets it over to Mason Williams. Mason Williams down low, and a two-handed slam for Andrew Mills. And Andrew Mills is the leading scorer of this team tonight, 17 points. Now Mayfield makes a floater off the backboard in the lane, and a timeout is called. A full timeout. We're going to step away. The score is 67-44. Dragons up big. 5:47 left in the second half. All right, we are back. The Canes are out on the court. You have Travis Horn, Forte, Omar Brown, Davon Vick, and Mayfield. And then it's Trey Keys, Jalen Bowie, Mason Williams, O'Meach Wilson, and Andrew Mills. Dragons looking to close this out, remain undefeated. Mills kicks it out to Williams. Williams for three. Butter, nothing but smooth net there. 70-44 is the score. Now Vic moved to his left. Tries to hand it off to Mayfield. It bounced off his leg, but Vic is able to save it. Forte now. Gets it to Mayfield. Now Brown for three. Relatively quiet second half, but he just hit a three right there. Gets it to 16 points for his game. Now Bowie. Bowie gets a pick from his teammate, drives all the way, gets fouled. Do not count the basket, but the foul is on Jimmy Forte. Two shots are coming Jalen Bowie's way. Misses the first one. Bowie now for the second free throw, misses the first one. Misses both of them, rebound. Omar Brown now. Vic gets it blocked by Mills. Williams gets fouled, so he will go to line for two. That foul is on Travis Horn. That's his first. Williams misses everything on the front end. Kobe Baptiste is going to come into the game for Andrew Mills. Andrew Mills, an excellent game. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Shane Taylor's going to come into the game too. Mason Williams misses both of them, rebounded by Ayinde Taylor. And now Omar Brown heading the other way. Omar Brown misses it, rebounded by Mason Williams. Williams going to take it all the way and gets a nice finger roll off the backboard. Good take, 72-47. And now Omar Brown on the other end, hands it off to Davon Vick. Collided with his teammate, he's on his shoulder now. Now Vick. Going to bring it down low. He loses control of the ball, picks it back up over to Forte. Forte for three. Misses it. Rebounded by Williams. 3:45 left in this game. The Dragons are looking like they're going to close this one out. They call a backcourt violation on Bowie. I don't know about that. But Omar Brown gets the call that he's been asking for. Baron Williams comes in, so does Robinson. Omar Brown will be, it looks like he's going to be off the rest of the night after leading his team. 16 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Baron Williams now gets it smacked away by Trey Keys, and he goes out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds off of Trey. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul on Trey Keys. Trey Keys gets a little bit of a laugh, thought he had all ball. So 2 free throws coming Baron Williams' way. Makes the first one. 72-48. Dragons just can't get sloppy. They can close this game out. Makes the second one. Now Mason Williams gets the inbound from Kobe Baptiste. Now Trey Keys. He gets it across the line. Trey Keys dribbles behind his back, picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it to Shane Taylor. And Shane Taylor backs it out. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Takes on everybody and gets a nice little up and under roll off the glass. 74-49, 3:05 left. Robinson loses control of the ball. The Dragons are going to get the steal. They call a timeout. Oh, they call travel on Kobe Baptiste. Coming into the game, Donovan Medley. A full timeout by the Hurricanes. We're going to step away. 74-49, 2:56 left in the second half. All right, we're back. Dragons coming back out onto the court. It will be Kane's ball. Baron Williams is going to look to inbound it. He gets it to Forte. Forte for three. Good set piece by the Hurricanes, 74-52. It is a 22-point game. Mason Williams almost loses a step, picks up his dribble, needs some help. He gets it smacked, and a timeout is called by Coach Smelkinson. There's a discussion about what's going on. All right, they are going to grant the timeout to the Dragons, so we're going to step away. 74-52, 2:39 left in the second half. All right, we're back in here in Columbia. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Dragons will have the ball. Shane Taylor looking to inbound. And they throw it up to Devin Medley, and he gets the play. Man, a tough job for him. He could not get the oop, but he just taps it in, and he gets a bounce off the back rim. Baron Williams now taken on, and he gets blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Trey Keys. So 2 free throws are going to come Baron Williams. Three fouls for Trey Keys. Baron Williams will get the 2. 76-52. It is a 24-point lead. Makes the first one. All right, makes both of them, cuts it back to a 22-point lead. Shane Taylor now with the ball. Gets it to Mason Williams. Williams gets it across the line. Hands it off to Trey Keys. Trey Keys hesitates, kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor for three, and he hits it. Big time three, Shane Taylor. This Hurricanes team was trying to make a run here in the last couple minutes, and that's a big three by Shane Taylor. Then Taylor gets a steal. Trey Keys comes up with it. Trey Keys is going to go all the way down. He gets it smacked from behind. It's going to be Dragons' ball. Shane Taylor makes the three and then smacks the ball away into Trey Keys' hand. There's a sub coming in. Munson's going to come into this game for Williams. Mason Williams is going to have the ball along the baseline. Bounces it into Medley. Medley turnaround hook shot, misses it too strong. And then Williams comes down with the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. 85-54. No, I'm sorry, 83-54. Now Forte drives baseline, throws it up, misses the shot. Williams comes down with the rebound. A minute 40 left. Taylor now gets it back to Williams. The extra pass to Baptiste. Great team basketball. Kobe Baptiste gets the 2-point basket, and just like that, it is a 31-point lead, and the Dragons will cruise to victory in this last minute and 30 seconds. Munson takes it all the way. He gets fouled. He will go to line for 2 free throws. 85. Munson will go to line for 2. The foul is on number 15. That is Donovan Medley. Makes the first one, cuts it to a 30-point game. Number 11, Travis Horn comes into the game for Robinson. And Munson misses that one. There's another, it looks like Jamil Marbury is going to come in for Forte. Forte's second leading scorer on his team today. 11 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Trey Keys now gets it across the line. Over to Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste has to pick up the ball, and he loses it. Munson gets the steal. Munson takes it all the way down. He gets blocked from behind by Kobe Baptiste, and Mason Williams ends up with it, and they're going to call foul on Baron Williams. The foul is on, number 11, Travis Horn. And Mason Williams goes to the line for 2 free throws. Mason Williams 9 points off the bench today. Has a chance to get into double digits with Kobe Baptiste and Andrew Mills. Misses the first one. Misses both of them, rebounded by Vic. Vic to Munson. Under a minute left here in the game. Easy 2-point basket by Travis Horn. And Shane Taylor gets the inbound from Kobe Baptiste. He's going to get across the line, no problem. Gets it over to Medley. Medley gets the nice layup. Tough shot, 87-58. 36 seconds left in this ball game. Dragons are going to improve to 3-0, 3-0 at home. And they will be off until Wednesday night, where we will be back here in the Dragons' lair. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Munson with the ball. Gets it over to Vic. Vic hits the three, 61-87. Dragons up. And they don't want any more plays. This will be the end of the game. Final 10 seconds. Dragons remain undefeated. An impressive victory over a tough team. And they're just going to let Marbury, but the game is over. He's going to windmill, miss the dunk at the end of the game. And that is the final score here, 87-61. Dragons win big. We will be back with the interview with Coach Smelkinson.